Well, hello everyone. Good afternoon. My name is JJ. Normally, when you see these videos, it's me walking my dog and signing. Well, I am still walking my dog. Here's Spot. Spot. Hey, Spot. Spot. Here's Spot, my dog. Isn't he pretty? Well, anyways, this is a much different video. This is something that's dear to me, and it means a lot to me. March, the month of March, is Disability Awareness Month. And I'm here to just share with you what I have learned with living with a disability. So basically, this video, it's like a personal video. Just letting you know a little bit about me and my disability. So, basically, when I was born in 1979, and when I was born clinically dead. For 10 minutes, I was dead. When they revived me, doctors had no hope for me whatsoever. They just assumed that I would be a vegetable for the rest of my life. But at that point, God did not give up on me, and neither did my mother give up on me. Having that lack of oxygen at birth affected some of my cognitive abilities. I'm a little bit slower obtaining and grasping things. But of all my years living with this disability, I've tried not to let that stop me. And yes, there have been some barriers and obstacles that have come in my way that I have tried to overcome. Some good, some not so good. But I still keep proving and showing that no matter what disability I have, it doesn't stop me from trying to pursue my goals and dreams. Growing up and getting mainstream from a special ed school into the regular school system, into a regular school, some days it was easy, but a lot of days it was hard. Having a disability, you get picked on a lot. You get made fun of a lot. And my personal experience with that happened in 5th grade. I was teased and taunted and bullied so badly that I just wanted the pain to all stop and to go away. I couldn't deal with the bullying anymore. I couldn't deal with getting made fun of, getting picked on. So at one point, I wrote a note. I left it in my desk. I wanted to try and to bear with me, this is hard, but I wanted to try and to commit suicide. in order for the pain and the heartache and the anguish to just go away and disappear. But faith has a way of stopping it, because my teacher found that note I wrote about killing myself, got a hold of my mother, got a hold of the school administration, and I actually got the help that I needed. But it was the divine intervention of God that actually stopped me from going through my plans. That's the day I knew that God saved me from a terrible mistake. I have always lived by a verse that is dear and near to my heart. Philippians 4:13. It says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I know that is true. So, years on, shortly after that bullying, my mother, grandparents, and the school system decided to get me into karate, taekwondo, to learn some self-defense, to help me to stand up for myself, stand up to bullies. And there are bullies around. And just to let you know, when the expert says sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt, that is a lie. Words do hurt. But I am glad that God saved me from going through that terrible thing that I wanted to do. So picking up years on, when it was time for me to take the graduation exam, back when they had it in 1997, there were some teachers that did not want me to take it. They thought I wouldn't be able to handle it. I wouldn't be able to master it. But my mother always knew I could, knew I had the willpower and determination. And I actually took it my first time in the 11th grade. The first time I took it, I passed. We had 3 sections, so I passed 2 sections and failed the math. So, to help me pass the math portion to get ready for the second time around in my 11th grade year, I got into some remedial math classes to help me. And as soon as the second time of the graduation exam came in my 11th grade year, I actually passed the math portion, which meant I had passed all 3 sections of the graduation exam, which meant I was actually getting a high school diploma. Not a certificate, not a GED, a high school diploma. And that was so amazing, because if it wasn't for God, once again, I'm giving him the glory, I'm giving him the credit, I would not have been able to do it, because I can't do it on my own. And like I said, Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So I was able to graduate with honors, my GPA 3.71. And that's a good GPA for me, for someone with a disability who does not give up. So I graduated with honors. And then There's a school that I wanted to get a job at, Vivian B. Adams School. And one of the qualifications was you had to have your CDL to drive a school bus. Well, I had a job coach to tell me that I wouldn't be able to go for it, that it was going to be too hard and too tough to understand. Well, with the help of God and prayers, I was bound and determined to go for it, and I went for it. The first time I took it, I didn't pass it the first time, but I did not give up. God will not let me. I went back, I studied, and the second time I took it, I passed it. And then I had to go to a 3-day driving school. Then after the 3-day driving school, I took my road test, made a 95 on my road test. And I eventually got my CDL to drive a school bus, and I still have it as of today. I got my license back in August of 2000. That's when I got my license, in August of 2000. And I was so happy, so proud that God would give me this ability to go for it. God is an amazing person. He's wonderful and understanding. So, continuing on, years later, when I wanted to try college, I had another job coach and other people to tell me that, oh, you wouldn't be able to make it. You wouldn't be able to accomplish it. Well, once again, I went to God. I prayed and asked Him to be there with me, to help me. And I actually graduated with an associate's degree in May of 2012. I started in the spring semester of 2005, and then 7 years later, May 2012, I graduated with an associate's degree from Enterprise State Community College with an associate's degree in child development. Living with a disability, it's not hard. The job that I work at, the school that I work at, I see a different range, lots of range of disabilities. Some ranging from Down syndrome to autism, some who are deaf, some who are blind. But to me, I don't see their disabilities. I see their abilities. The abilities to overcome obstacles no matter what people throw in their way. Determination, courage. And they teach me how not to complain when things get too hard. How just to take each day one by one and enjoy it. So to me, living with a disability my whole life, I actually thank God for it, for making me who I am. God makes all of us special. God does not make a mistake. So anyone that is watching this, if you're a parent with a child who has a disability, don't give up on them. God made them special. Work with them. And you'll be pleased what you see from their abilities, what they can overcome, what they can do. I have a friend and a former colleague that worked with me. Her daughter has Asperger syndrome, a form of autism, high functioning autism, but autism. She has a disability, and she was able to go to college, get her bachelor's degree in political science. She now works in Washington, D.C. And it amazes me how people with disabilities can just do remarkable things. There was a TV show that came on late 80s, early 90s, called Life Goes On. There was a person, he played Corky on Life Goes On. Kelly Martin played his sister. He had Down syndrome. So people with disabilities, they can do things. Just because people have disabilities doesn't mean throw them away, put them into an institution. Give them a chance. Look at me. Look at some of these other people with disabilities. So, in closing, what type of person would you like to be? A person with a disability who can overcome many obstacles, no matter what is thrown in their way, who has courage, who's willing to try new things no matter what, or be a person who sits on the sidelines doing nothing. In closing, remember this verse, Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and please comment to let me know what you think about this video. I know this is a different video from what you are normally used to watching me signing, but once again, this was a subject that's dear and near to my heart. Disability Awareness Month, March. I just needed to share this with you. So basically, this was getting down and personal with JJ. I will see you in the next video. Bye.